I remember those shoes, yeah. Good deal. We have Jay and Maddox, you are going to be Oscalina the oyster. Now, since you're Oscalina, you'll need your shell. There it is. You'll hold one in one hand, one in the other hand, hold them like this. And when I tap you on the shoulder, open your shell and make the sound of a squeaky door hinge. Okay? Something like this. Alright, there you go. There's one. And there's two. Here we go. Your first try. Good job. Or you can just say squeak, squeak. It's up to you. Okay? And you are Sam, the sneaky, sniveling sand grain. You're very irritating. So when I tap you on the shoulder, look toward the audience and say, I'm irritating. Say it in your most irritating voice. All right, ready? Let's give it a try. Here we go.
I'm irritating.
Whoa! Good job. We have our actors. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was an oyster named Oscalina. She loved to open her shell and see the world. Went for the easy route. Went for the squeak. Yeah. She would open her shell several times a day. Then one day, she opened her shell really, really wide. Just then, the unexpected happened. A sneaky, sniveling sand grain floated inside. He was very irritating. No, it's like when you go to the beach and you get sand in your swim trunks. Yeah, that's irritating. Well, she tried to get rid of him by opening and closing her shell. But it didn't work because he was so... He said sneaky. No, it's irritating, but I like the way your ad lived. All right, let's try it again. Because he was so... There you go, that's a good one, yeah. You snuck up on me with that irritating. All right, good deal. He was so irritating, so she tried again. But he was still. Over and over she tried. And over he irritated, that's right. Finally, she realized she had to make a choice. She could either continue to scratch at her problem, or she could choose to make the best of this bad situation. What do you think she decided to do? What? That's right, make the best. Oh, Oscalina, she's different from you and I. Her bones are on the outside, her shell. Our bones are on the inside. But she has the unique ability to grow a little bone on the inside, and that's what she did. Each day she started to coat that irritating sand grain, until finally one day, no, you're not irritated anymore. No, because she has changed you, my friend, into dun, da, 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 a pearl. It's a pretty good sized pearl, but you're a pretty good sized sand grain. No, it's not just a ball. All right? It's a pearl. It's a really big pearl. Hey, that's how all pearls are formed. When an oyster chooses to make the best of a bad situation. Remember a moment ago, I told you that I was going to show you something that at one time was more valuable than diamonds, rubies, and gold. And it is a string of pearls. Because you see, pearls were so rare that only the kings and queens could afford them. You see, each one is formed when that oyster chooses to make the best. And if you listen really closely, you may be able to hear what I mean. I have a little cup, and I'll drop the pearls inside. And if you would listen closely, you may be able to hear the pearls. When the problem becomes a constant irritation, find a way to improve the situation. Fussing and scratching will only make it worse, increasing the problem to an even bigger curse. Find the good in this bad circumstance. Bring out your best and give it a chance. If a grain of sand can become a pearl, imagine how you can change the world. I said imagine how you can change the world. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Oh, Oh, by the way, the moral of the story is every time we choose to make the best of a bad situation, we reveal a rainbow of positive opportunities. That's the story of Oscarlina, the oyster, and Sam, the sneaky, sniveling sand grain. Both of our actors did a great job. Give them both a big hand.